Oh, hey, I think this is just a little faster. Okay, so I've turned on your 3, 10, 20 UniRenko right here. I just happened to be running some data on market replay this morning. So here, but more importantly, so I've got synthetic data series turned off. So I'm not going to use that at all. But so that means that when you would use the up, down, or bar, or up or down bar, it's going to be based on a reversal bar of the UniRenko. But sometimes that's too much. So I use the bigger chart for plotting and things like that. But I don't want to be tripping on that short little notice. So that's why I come here and I say, okay, do it on this chart, but don't use my trips, on don't use my entry trigger at that full range. I want it smaller. But I don't have UniRenko in here. But you can use tick or range, and you could say, give me, give me, instead of 10 ticks or 20 ticks reversal, give me 10 ticks. And you could do it that way. We have to play with the numbers, but let's just go without it right now and just see what happens. So I'm just going to go turn it on. I'll enable it. Now, again, I'm not going to deal with any kind of trade management or anything, but so here, and you don't need background color. You can take all that off. You don't need any of that crap. You don't need the moving averages, anything. So let's just do one time. So let's unpause it. I'm in manual mode. I just happen to be running whatever I'm running. It doesn't matter. Okay, so you can see I'm running this right here, and I'm going to go long. So, why is it not going long? Oh, it's not going to go long until it gets a down bar. That's why.
Entry zone
there it is. Okay, so once it gets a down bar, again, you can't turn it. You can't say give me an up bar when you're going up. I mean, if that's the case, just hit buy market. You could only do an up bar when you're going down, and vice versa. You can only do a down bar when you're going up. So I clicked it, I guess, right here or something, too late, whatever. And so I had to wait for the down bar. As soon as I got a down bar, now I'm queued up and ready to go. So if it goes up, then it's going to take me with it. So, but look at the distance here that we have to deal with. So our price is down here, and we have to go all the way up here and then breach it. So you're looking at 30 ticks. So that might just be, way too long, or way too much for you to, it might be something that you want. But here, I'm going to get a trip here. As soon as it breaches, it's got to breach. There it is. Okay, well, I've been playing with some short numbers, but you can see right here, it's maybe a slippage. You've got to be able, you got to breach by a tick, and then it'll trip it. So there might be a tick or two of slippage, but needless to say, it needs to breach that. Sometimes it's closer and whatnot, but in any event, I had my target set for 10, so that's why it went off so fast. But now let's go back and do, let's change that up a little bit. So you saw it was 30 ticks. So let's go to group C again, and let's activate that, and let's do a regular Renko. Maybe that is it. So let's just do 20 ticks. Let's just play here. So I'm going to turn it on, do that. Okay, we go. Unpause it. Okay.
Entry zone long.
So now let me get a down bar, since we'll do the same things, I guess.
Entry zone long.
Okay, there we go. So here's the down bar. So now I want to go up. Okay, so let me get one tick so I can calculate it. Now it's probably going to need the bar. It's going to need a full bar, I bet. Yep, it's going to need a big bar. So, and it shouldn't need a big bar. Hold on a minute. Oh, I don't play with this one. I have 15 years in UniRenko, so.
Entry zone long.
Why isn't that working?
Entry zone.
Okay,
entry zone
that's not
long.
working. So let's go back. Don't know why that's not working. Let's do tick. Do a 20 tick. Let's see if that works. All right, so here's up bar.
Order submitted.
Oh, it might have been based on that one there. Let's not count that one. Let's.
Target filled.
Okay, so let's go down bar. All right, so there it is. So we were here. Where did we turn that on? Right about here, I guess. Wrong button. 26. Let's just measure that again here real quick. Let's turn it off. Oh, here, let's just go up.
Order submitted.
All right. This is too fast. Cancel.
Order filled.
If you use the cancel somewhere else, the exit, then it'll turn off the strategy by design. So you want to use this exit. All right. So which way are we going here? Let's just go up. That's the way we were doing it. All right. So there we go. So you notice how this is much smaller? There you go. So this is a much smaller trip, if you will, than waiting for, what was it, 30 ticks or 20 ticks, whatever it is. So we brought it way down. Now that might be obviously too small for you, but you kind of got the idea. So what do we have for third group C? Let's see. So 20 ticks. Why is that 8? Why that's 8? Something weird. I mean, I don't really want to spend that much time on it, only because I don't use it, so I don't really care. Let's just turn it off. But now you kind of got me curious. So let's go back here. Off. On. Let's do group C. Let's try range. I don't know why tick isn't working. See, I use NinjaRank, so it's just so much easier. It's free. Anyway, let's try range, 20 tick range. See, that's got to wait for a range bar. So I still say it's got to be tick. I don't know why that's not working though. 20 ticks. It should be a 20 ticker. Let's go back to that. Let's get out of this area.
Entry zone long.
Whoa.
Entry.
Okay. I guess we can slow it
Entry
down.
zone
Because we're out of
long.
the area. All right. So let's unpause it and
Entry
let's.
zone
So let me
short.
see here. I could slow this down. This is NASDAQ. You trade NASDAQ? Maybe I should switch it to something smaller. Okay, so let's just go up. So let me.
You've got mail.
There it is. Okay, so there's the tick. So 20 ticks. Okay, so I don't know why it wasn't working before. Whatever. But so now we are waiting for 20 ticks instead of your wasn't it 30 ticks or something? I don't know when's it exchange on a. When does it switch? Yeah, 20 ticks, right? On a Ninja. 20 ticks. Okay. So let's turn it on. Let's go to C. I just want to be able to, let's do 15 ticks. I don't even know if this is what you want. I'm not going to email back and forth, so I don't even know what you're looking for, but you just got to play. You got to spend the hundreds of hours that I've spent on this. All right, so let's pause it, up bar. Okay, so there we are. So let's see what this is. Should be 15. 9. I don't get it. I don't know. We got to play with it. Anyway, there it is. If you want your plain old bars, your UniRenko, it'll work. All you got to do down there, if you don't want to play with synthetic things, you just go back to C. and turn it off, turn it on, and you'll get your reversal bar. But keep in mind, when you want to go long, you got to have a down bar. Right there it is.
Entry zone short.
So now we measure 25. I don't understand why it's 25. See, UniRenko will be spot on. But whatever. So now you're just waiting for it to go. So that's really about it. And if you wanted to switch it and go down, well, now you got to wait for an up bar. So once you get an up bar, then it'll give you your entry trigger. There it is. There's your up bar. There's your entry trigger. And if you breach it, then you're in. It'll chase it up.
Order
And there you're
submitted.
in.
Target filled.
So hopefully that's what you're looking for.
Short. Entry zone short.
That's all I got for you. Thanks, Pete.